Day Carnival 2023. Who is excited? Their giggles, their smiles, their innocent hearts. It's that time of the year where we celebrate our children in a wonderful way. Introducing the IFM Children's Carnival 2023. Date May 26. Venue Inspiration FM House, 43 Standard Junction, Orita Basharu, Ibadan. It's the carnival you all don't want to miss. There will be games, slides, candy floors, and this time a raffle draw that qualifies your child to win educational tabs, rechargeable power bikes, school bags, and lots more. Entrance fee is 2,500 naira. Inspiration FM Children's Day Carnival is proudly supported by Nature Street Cafe Bistro Events, the Rainbow Gateway Humanitarian Foundation, Bees Kiddies, Double T Stop and Shop, and lots more. IFM Children's Day Carnival 2023. You don't want to miss it.
Oluyole City, Ibadan. And today, check us out on 100.5 FM.
All right, welcome back. It's still pay-per-view on Inspiration 100.5 FM. All right, quickly, let's begin to take calls. 0704-800-1005. Workers' plight is the conversation this morning. Today is May Day, and trust me, many workers are out there, of course, willing to go for their match pass. But is it really about the match pass? Is it really about the celebration? Or it's simply about workers' welfare? 090-6060-5719. 0704-800-1005. Join the conversation this morning on pay-per-view on Inspiration 100.5 FM. I have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Madam Jadesola.
Good morning, Chulu. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, where is the lie that this Buhari government is the worst in the issue? Because when you do the comparison, you will know that this current administration at the center, sincerely, has taken the country from the top to bottom. And the most unfortunate thing is that we thought they are going to do better by righting the wrongs of the people in government then. But unfortunately, yes, they've added to our problems because inflation rate was about 9.01% before they came on board. Now it is 22.04%. A bag of rice was being sold. A bag of rice was being sold at the rate of 8,085 then. Now, hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, a bag of rice now is over 40,000 naira. So, workers are lamenting because their minimum wage will not even. Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. I thought you were taking someone now. Because their salary will not take care of their expenses any longer. Sincerely, our revenue can no longer service our debt. And yet, we could not point out to any achievement under this government. So let me tell you, I just hope the next government will do better because we can't afford to have this kind of government again. In fact, we can't even wait for this Buhari government to go because they've done more hardship than good to all Nigerians, and that is very bad. Thank you. Good morning.
Alrighty, still pay-per-view on Inspiration 100.5 FM. Your number one family. I'll take another call quickly. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my beautiful sister.
Good morning, Elijah Laiwola. Let's go.
You see, I've never seen any government that satisfies workers, particularly in terms of welfare, conditions of service, life made more abundant. It has never been. Why? You see, to some extent, workers are their own enemies, particularly the labor leader. They sell out most times. You see, No government gives by the right, they take by the left. You mean? Hello? Hello?
Yes, you can go ahead.
You see, what they give by the right, they take by the left. You see, salary increase will not make things better for workers. You see, let there be peace, let there be conducive environment at the workplace. The conditions of service, let it be at least robust to ensure that the salary they take home is enough to feed the family and take care of their normal expenses. You see, when they say they increase salary, they will increase tax, they will increase excise duty, they will increase VAT, they will increase almost everything. Why they will increase? They will remove subsidy now. What is the essence of the 40%? They will increase VAT. What is the essence of 40%? They will increase energy tax, power tax, something. They will so almost everything. It will rub off whatever they. But if rice, if the price of rice is reduced, the price of garri is reduced, the price of commodities that they will spend this money on is reduced, the price of petrol, then it will be better off. So I do not support any salary increase. And the labor unions should not always send out. Once they are giving money, they forget about the welfare of the others. It is their own alone. God bless you. God bless you. Happy New Month and happy Workers' Day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that contribution.
All right, let's still take more calls. All right, 0704 800 1005, 0704 800 1005.
Okay, let's.
Hello, good morning, my sister.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jade.
Good morning.
Thank you. Yes.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Benga from Olugweru.
Oh, Benga, how are you doing this morning?
Very, very, very well.
Yeah.
Now, let me just quickly pass this comment. I became worried on this issue of censor that is being handed over to the new administration that is coming in. And I'm going to link it up and hand it up on labor. How do I mean? Now, the issue of censor has started at General Buhari's administration. And the censor ought to have been done within this week. Now, it's been postponed to the new administration that is coming in. Now, how much has the administration spent in training the special workforce, in training the facilitators, in training the supervisors? In fact, I learned the supervisors are even yet to be trained. But billions of naira have gone into train some people. And at the end of the day now, you have stopped that process, you are transferring it to the administration that is coming up. Then what happened? I hope it will not become moribund. Like it happened to the issue of those that did is it Empower or what did they do? Buhari administration did Empower in agri, in education, in health sector. And what happened at the end of the day to that program? Those that were Empower, at the end of the day, they were just left there to be roaming around the street. And that should be a program that should head up to empower people by giving them employment. And at the end of the day, what happened? It became moribund. And I hope it will not become the same thing. And this is where labor comes in. Where is labor? Labor should first address itself. Under the labor of Ayuba Waba, labor was a colossal failure. But we just hope under this new administration of labor, as we celebrate Nigerian Workers' Day, we will have a new labor and we will have a new nation that will be able to speak the truth to the power and not money. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Benga. Well, one would hope that Joe Ajero will do better. Joe Ajero is a young, vibrant man. I want to believe Joe Ajero will do better. And of course, we're going to bring him on if possible before this week runs out to speak to Nigerians. All right, let's take another call.
Hello, good morning, Mrs. Jadesola.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, John. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Happy New Month, man.
Yeah, I wish you the same, John.
And happy Workers' Day.
We wish you same. We at work. It's Workers' Day.
Yeah. Like the last caller rightly said about the last NSC president. Honestly speaking, he didn't do well at all. Under him, the labor was very, very weak. He did not value at all. and they did not even fight for the rights of the labor. Let me know.
John, how does he want to fight for the right of workers? I've said it many times that Ayuba Waba had retired years before his vacation of office. So how would you fight for the right of workers? You are no longer a worker, and you want to fight for workers. It's not going to work. So I also talked about many times. I talked about amendment of the NLC Constitution. You can't be out of work and be a leader.
No.
Actually, you have a point, but he was a worker before, Abi.
Yes,
so he knows everything.
The day he ceases to be a worker, he ceases to be a leader of workers. That's the truth.
You are right, but all the same, he knows the system. And he knows everything about the system. And as a president of a labor, once you know that you cannot be able to do it, you don't need to come there. Actually, I understand the area you are going, that they must appoint those that in service. Yes, so that they will know where the CEOs and pinches them. So I understand them. I understand you very well. But all the same, we have seen the like of the Labour president, the NSC president before, that they are very vibrant, they are very active. So why his own is different? So that's the point. And the new one now, Ajero, I think, is a new challenge to him. And we are looking to him for what he's going to do. So let us wait for him and see what he's going to do. That's for that one. And for the President Muhammadu Buhari, the president has been always praising himself and his government. So I don't need to talk much about it because he's already finished his tenure. So whatever he did, so the NMSC will follow him and his government. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, John. All right, let's take more calls. 0704-800-1005. The numbers to go. You know, for many years, I argued it. And I said, look, you can't have someone who is a retired worker as the president of NLC. And then you want to get results. It's not going to work. I said it many times. Yes. But also, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Prince Bumi Adefosi. Let's hear from you.
Yes, ma'am. There's no how ASU and some association will not have this federal government, the current federal government was in the history of Nigeria. Because you see how they placed embargo on the payment of the ASU. And we can see that this government has failed because they promised that they won't be interrupted academic calendar. That they are 4 years will be 4 years. But now we can now see how they suffered under this government. See, truth be told, ma'am, the NLC in the past is not the one we are having today. That's the bitter truth. That's my submission this morning. Prince Bumi Adefosi calling from Apata.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Prince Bumi Adefosi. All right, we'll take more calls. 0704-800-1005. Let's see if we could take one more call and before we go back. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning. JADESOLA.
Okay, this is Alaba.
Hello.
Alaba, how are you doing?
This is Alaba from NLC.
Alaba, go ahead. Let's hear you out.
Look, NLC office is another body of its own. Hello? NLC office is another office of its own. Most of those that are in that office are employed. They are more or less like employee of that place themselves.
We lost that call. All right, let's take another one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Madam JADESOLA.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you this morning?
This is Miriam. I'm calling from Odediran.
All right, go ahead, ma'am.
Happy Workers' Day, ma'am.
Wish you same.
To what benefit is the celebration when the workers' minimum wage cannot even sustain them? In Nigeria, workers work with hard labor, while politicians are the ones enjoying. So it's so bad that politicians are even earning much more than the workers. This is so bad. That's my take. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Miriam. We'll take more calls. Okay, let's take this again. Hello, good morning.
Alaba, call it back, please.
All right, Alaba, go ahead.
That office is another office of its own. So most of those that occupy those offices are retired officers. Ajero we are talking about now. has his own fault in Naba's dispensation. If you can remember vividly, so that's the fourth strike on oil subsidy removal in 2015 or 16. He has formed his own parallel labor UNC, United Labour Congress, which he refused to approve. So he went back to NLC. He was compensated with that position. So to me, he's just one of those people that we have that juggle for position because of their self-interest. So we should not expect too much from him. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. All right, let's take more calls. Okay, let's take this call before we come back to take more stories. Hello, good morning.
Hello, yeah, Madam Jadesola, this is Tolu calling back from
Tolu, quickly, let's hear from you.
Yeah, please, what am I hearing this morning? That the Ayuba, the former NSC chairman at the point was no longer a worker. Please, sincerely, this is the impunity of the highest order. Because I am very sure he knew that he was already due for retirement before contesting. Sincerely, that man should be in jail by now. And that is even why we are calling them a toothless dog that can only back on papers. Because this is not the NSC we know during the time of Adam to show Male. When they talk with authority. In fact, the government, the people in government do G3 when they hear the NSC is talking. Imagine. And that is not the only thing that is happening in Nigeria. It's even also happening within our students here. You see people graduating from UI. At the end of the day, when they want to contest for now something, they go and take off form in School of Statistics just to deceive people. Imagine, it is until we do away with corruption in this country that can have a better Nigeria. Thank you. Good morning.
You are welcome. Thanks for your contribution.
We have another caller. Okay, let's take this call again before we go. Hello.
Good morning, Madam Jadesola.
Good morning, Biodu Fetuga. Let's hear from you.
Happy New Month, happy workers' day.
We wish you same.
When NLC has compromised standards, how will they stand against the government that is compromised standard as well? We don't have NLC. I don't think we should be calling them NLC. We should give them another name.
Don't worry, they will find another name. So don't give them a name. I know what you can do.
I don't want to give them
I know what you can do, Biodu.
Let's leave it that way. So secondly, Madam Jadesola, for the past 4 years, maybe you've been listening to me and we've been talking. Increment in salary will not solve our problem. It will only add up to the problem. I need NLC people that can think outside the box, how to bring the government to the tools and make sure every Nigeria benefits from their fight. Secondly, about the comment about Buhari from ASU, is the worst government and things like that. They also mentioned state governors too. Yes, that's their perspective. To me as well, Buhari did not meet up my expectation, like I told you the other time. But the same election that was just conducted recently was coordinated by the same ASU that are complaining about bad governance. How can you complain about bad governance that you supervise their incoming? And I believe next administration, NLC will not come up and be complaining about the government of Tinubu because of strike or salary or whatever, because you know the abnormalities that happened during the election, and you approved it, and you allowed it. NLC, ASU should try to put their house together first before condemning government that could not put their house together. Thank you very much this morning.
Thank you, Biodu. All right, let's take more stories. Quickly, but let's go on this break. We'll be right back. More calls are still coming. Okay, let's just give you a chance to this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, your name and where you calling from?
Joshua.
All right, Gina Joshua, go ahead quickly.
Yeah. What I say about the workers. I cannot say workers happy happy workers day. Because they're not doing any work for us. They're only working for the president. And they're working for the president. All of us, they put all of us in trouble. Because they make you ahead of the worker. And the see things you cannot say. Everything that is in Nigeria is just nothing. About all things, about even because when the government, when they're talking about we know, and our workers, they knew that all those in politicians, what they're using our crude oil to do, that they cannot be able to try to stop exporting our crude oil, because from there they're making their business. From there they will share the kerosene that is there. They will share the engine oil that is there. They will share that, and they're now talking about petrol fuel. So what I'm saying now is the workers don't really look on that one. The workers they are looking about, and our naira is going down. They can't shout, and all of them are working. The workers they are looking just not. They are looking, seeing our head side, head. They are not working. About education, they are not working. Workers cannot be able to do. They can't say anything because the workers is only people can talk. Government will hear. If they say they want it like this, without that they will not go work. Government will get up. Because the head of the labor of the NLC, they are not here. They are listening to the government too. Because if they give you some money, the man will not say anything.
Okay, Engineer Joshua.
So I will not say happy birthday to workers.
All right, thank you very much. We'll come back to the studio here where we're giving it to you live from. Of course, this is Inspiration 100.5 FM. We'll go on this commercial break. We have another commercial break. When we come back, of course, we may just take one story, take messages, and call it a day on the program. It's pay-per-view on Inspiration 100.5 FM. It's Workers' Day. Congratulations to all workers across Nigeria and the world at large. Stick with us. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
90s, that was the beginning. Mama had me.
100.5
#1 Family Radio.
Inspiration FM.
Hey, John, abeg, sharply help me transfer 2K to this account.
It's urgent.
John, now one for you. It's not your fault. If only my app would stop falling in my hand.
You know you don't need to worry about failed transactions with Pay Attitude app and *569#. It's your sure way to enjoy successful transactions.
What is Pay Attitude app and *569#?
Pay Attitude app and *569# are the sure app and USSD code that allow you to send and receive money without any problems. You can also link all your accounts from your different banks, send and receive money from a single app or USSD code. You can use your phone number to pay online or merchants POS and withdraw cash from ATMs or agents' locations. To enjoy, just dial *569# or download the Pay Attitude app to get started.
Pay Attitude. What's your phone number? It's midnight. You're on an important call. Suddenly you hear...
You have 1 minute remaining.
You quickly check your wallet. And there's no cash. What if you could recharge without cash and even get some bonus? Low on credit? No problem. Recharge your MTN line by downloading my MTN NG app or dial *904# to buy airtime directly from your bank account anytime, any day, and enjoy a 15% bonus on every recharge. Yes, it's that easy. MTN. What are we doing today?
It's the IFM Children's Day Carnival 2023. Who is excited? Their giggles, their smiles, their innocent hearts. It's that time of the year where we celebrate our children in a wonderful way. Introducing the IFM Children's Carnival 2023. Date, May 26th. Venue, Inspiration FM House, 43 Standard Junction, Orita Basharun, Ibadan. It's the carnival you all don't want to miss. There will be games, slides, candy floors, and this time, a raffle draw that qualifies your child to win educational tabs, rechargeable power bikes, school bags, and lots more. Entrance fee is 2,500 naira. Inspiration FM Children's Day Carnival is proudly supported by Nature Street Gateway Humanitarian Foundation, Bees Kiddies, Double T Stop and Shop, and lots more. IFM Children's Day Carnival 2023. You don't want to miss it.
can now follow Inspiration FM on social media.
Yeah, on Instagram at IFM 1005 IB.
On Facebook, facebook.com/IFM
1005 IB.
Twitter at IFM
1005 IB.
So
follow, like,
follow,
and chat.
Chat with us, follow us.
Follow.
At IFM 1005 IB.
All right, welcome back. It's pay-per-view. Sure, let's take a few more stories.
Story from the front page of The Nation. It says, you remain sore losers, federal government tells PDP and Labour Party. The federal government and the main opposition parties clashed again yesterday over the outcome of the February 25th presidential election. The federal government took a swipe at the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Labour Party, LP, for what is described as their delusions and irritating complaints about the 2023 January election. It urged them to embrace the realities of the electoral losses, which were due to their overconfidence and complacency. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, said in a statement that President Muhammadu Buhari's analysis of the reasons for losing the polls by PDP and Labour Party was incontrovertible. He said the president deserved accolade for delivering the best elections in Nigeria's history, adding that the tempestuous but predictable reactions to his comments by the opposition parties have shown that they are shameless sore losers. However, Labour parties and PDP rejected the federal government's claim, saying that the election was not credible. Labour Party, in a statement by the acting National Publicity Secretary Obiora Ifo, said the Electoral Commission violated the due process during the collations of results. Also, PDP said its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar won the polls. Both PDP and Labour are challenging the outcomes of the poll at the tribunal.
All right, I'll take this story from here. Of course, another story here. Again, Lagos Ibadan Road repair misses Fashila's deadline. Motorists plying Lagos Ibadan Expressway were yesterday disappointed that the earlier promise by the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, that the final stretch of the road will be completed on April 30th. The stretch, which runs from Old Toll Gate through Kara Bridge to Long Bridge, had become a nightmare for motorists on account of the heavy traffic being experienced on the stretch. Commuters who could not wait to see the completion of the road because of the tales of death that has characterized the 24-year-old project woke up to see only the opaque area where between Kara Bridge and Long Bridge were completed and open to traffic. A commuter, Colin Teremo, who witnessed the opening of the section yesterday and was hoping to see the entire stretch open to traffic, lamented that the minister had, for the opening time, failed on his promises on completion of the road. Meanwhile, the federal government has appealed for patience and understanding of motorists on account of heavy traffic being experienced on the stretch of the toll gate to Kara Bridge. A construction work on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway enters its final phase. Honestly, you don't want to have the same experience I've had on that road in recent times. The last time I went through that road, trust me, I was there till about almost 7:30 in the evening. And I'd been on that road before 4 o'clock.
Yes,
before
yes.
I could move out.
This has been the trademark of that road. It's unpredictable.
It's unpredictable.
There have been marriage conducted on that road. due to traffic.
Come on, don't go there. Let's take some messages quickly because our time is fast spent. All right, I have Aki Alabi. Samuel, good morning. We can see you. Ogbeni Odeyemi Amokure. Thank you very much for my deal machine. Ahmed Folashade Adeshola. Thank you very much. All right, Agumbi Adesharif. Thank you. Miriam Yetunde, of course, we already took your call. He said, Happy New Month. We wish you same to me. President Buhari's administration is one of the worst in the history of Nigeria. And I pray Tinubu's administration will be better because we have really suffered. Thank you very much for taking your message. Oladipupo Oluwaseun Bukola saying good morning. Thank you from Barimu Ibadan. Aderinto Rashidat, thank you very much. All right, wish you the best too. Jola Oshohari Adeyinka, thank you very much there. All right, Suleiman Cherry said good morning everyone and happy new month. That's why pensioners still earning 500, 750 monthly. It's wickedness and criminality to own salary. Pensioners entitlement, the prompt payment of serving and retired workers should stem the prevalence, greed, and the corruption entrenched in the system. A system must put in place with different policies and programs that will make life meaningful and enduring for workers during and after service, while the welfare of workers and the retiree must be priority to, of course, a responsible government. Adebayo Kabir Adewumi, thank you very much. We can see you there. Thank you very much for your message. Ahmed Folashade Adeshola, thank you very much. And that's all the message. Let me take this call before we call it today. Hello, good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Quickly, let's hear from you. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Kola. I'm calling from Okado.
Hey, Kola, how you doing this morning? Let's hear from you. Go ahead.
I'm fine. Happy New Month, ma.
Happy New Month to you too, sir.
Yeah. You see, I want to talk on NSC that said that Buhari administration is the worst administration we ever have in this country. You see, our problem is misplaced purity. Where was NSC when Emefiele was giving $20,000 to, and that cannot be traced to Bureau de change, and they are using the money to sponsor terrorism? Where was NSC when United Arab Emirates, told the Buhari, those people that are sponsor terrorism, and Buhari asked EFCC to expose them, and EFCC resist? Where was NSC then? They are now complaining that the rice is now 45,000 naira. This thing did that. You see, everything that comes out on newspaper every morning, word of protest. But, it's like nonchalant attitude and misplaced theory. That's our problem. Yeah, in USA, this is the oldest democracy in the world. You see, they have strong institutions. Donald Trump wasn't is not the best president for America. But they have what they call a strong institution. That's why they are able to prevent anomalies in that country. Okay. That's why we are asking for strong institution in this country.
Okay.
So let me stop here. That's my submission.
Thank you very much, Kola from Okiado. All right, on this note, Shion, I think we have to go because they're already showing us the way out. Yes. When you see some principalities and powers in the studio, you know that it's time to go. All right, we appreciate you all for joining the program this morning. It's been pay-per-view on Inspiration 100.5 FM, your number one family radio. I am Jadesola Ajibola.
I am Seun Akande.
And of course, we're wishing you a pleasant May Day celebration. Enjoy yourself and do less work today. Except for people who are in the media. And of course, maybe doctors, nurses would also do more.
These doctors should not go on break. Please, they should man their post, please.
Yes. Some of us are essential workers. Yes, all right, enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe.
Leave keys. Don't know why I'm always thinking about tomorrow. Even now my fault.